G'day and welcome to the Guy Who Sews channel. My name is Sean and today's video is going to be the next part of my T-shirt quilt tutorial series. In my previous videos I showed you how to make a T-shirt quilt from start to finish using regular T-shirts or technical tees or even polo shirts. But what happens if you have something like this, a baseball jersey? It is possible to turn it into a T-shirt quilt panel just like everything else. It just needs a little extra work. So let's dig into it and see exactly what is needed. The materials you'll need is very similar to the previous steps. You're going to need your fusible backing. I use the Pellon P44F. I find it's an ultra lightweight. It just does a really good job. Your sewing machine, an iron or a heat steam press, and a pair of scissors, and some thread and all that good stuff. That's basically it. Now let's go ahead and show you how to get this done. So the first step is to separate the front and back of the shirt. So you're going to cut down the sleeve, down the sides, which for a jersey is fairly easy. It's usually stitched up and down each side, unlike most t-shirts, and then across the top. So we'll go ahead and do that. So now you should have the front and the back of your t-shirt separated. So the back of the t-shirt we can just put to the side. We'll go ahead and put our fusible backing on that in just a moment, and then the front is going to need just a little more work before we can go ahead and put the fusible backing on. You can see the buttons and sometimes Velcro here. We want to sew down here first, so that way it's nice and secure when it goes onto the shirt. So the last thing you want to do is have this fly open and have all the fuse batting and everything else showing. In doing this section, do your best if you can to try and line up these sections that come together so that way it matches up as close as you physically can. Because it's fabric, it may be difficult to get perfect, but try your very best to try and get it as close as you physically can. I'm going to go ahead and follow the stitch lines here that they've already done when they made the jersey, just so it doesn't stick out quite as far. I'm going to stop here at the black and the orange and skip over it and then do the white sections only and come back and do the other sections in the correct color, so that way it's not as noticeable. Now that I've done my main background color, I've switched over to the orange to do the orange part, and then I'll come back and do the black. And so now the front of the jersey is all ready to have the fusible interfacing put on. If you need a tutorial on that, parts 1 and 2 of my T-shirt quilt tutorial series will be great for you to watch. And I would still go ahead and put it on there. This is not as stretchy as a t-shirt, but it's still stretchy enough. I would not go without it, and it's really thin. You're not going to notice it on the back. But other than that, you're all ready to go. Once you do that, just follow the steps in the other 2 videos, just like you would a regular t-shirt, and you'll be all set to go. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear your comments, and I'd love to see progress photos of the t-shirts or jersey that you have. So don't let these jerseys scare you anymore. You can put them into a t-shirt quilt just like a regular t-shirt, just with a couple extra steps. I hope today's tutorial was helpful. If it is, let me know. Hit the like button, share with a friend, and we'll see you all next time. Happy sewing!